Suburban Podcasting. More information, jump online at podcasting.tsvcomputerman.com. We've got competitions and we have all sorts of stuff. More information coming up just after this.
And counting.
You heard the man. What are you standing around for? Let's go.
Astronauts report at field.
For your convenience, there's a restroom located in the rear of the coach.
20 seconds and counting.
RSS, check. Audacity, check. Web browser, check. Script, who needs one? Don't forget that SM58.
10, 9, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4,
We have a
3,
go.
2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour.
Well, good evening, folks, and thanks for joining us for yet another podcast from Suburban Podcasting. My name's Nicholas, and I am the proud host of Suburban Podcasting. Now, we've been through a lot of changes over the last month. Now, in the last week, I have managed to get my hands on a new domain name for the podcast. So what I've got is www.suburbanfm.com. It should be so much more easier to find than that temporary subdomain which I've had set up previously. Now, I currently we're streaming this to ustream.tv, so thanks for those of you who are joining us there. Now, an unemployed Frenchman has been arrested for targeting Twitter accounts of President Barack Obama and the singer Britney Spears. Well, Captain Adeline, a senior member of the police cybercrimes unit, said the 25-year-old man gained access to the passwords of the Twitter administrators and used them to try and break into the accounts of US politicians and stars. Now, he didn't get as far as the personal accounts, but he did gain control of Twitter. He said that the FBI had tipped off the French police in July last year that one or more people were trying to get access to Twitter and had gained control of the social network. Now, that enabled them to create and delete accounts and steal confidential information at the click of a mouse button. Now, the hacker, who went by the online name of Hacker Kroll, is under arrest in the central French town of Clermont. Now, he was known to have carried out minor internet fraud, but in this case, he was driven by the thrill and the challenge to be more interested in the private life of his victims than on just obtaining sensitive data. Now, IINet, they are one of Australia's leading internet providers. Now, I'm just going to lose some sec. Here we go. Now, IINet, they are an internet service provider, and they're currently worth about $25 to $30 million. Now, the company is planning on going into debt in order to buy rival netspace.com.au. They believe that by acquiring Netspace, they will be gaining 120,000 potential customers. It'll just be a clean transfer from Netspace to IINet. Now, the company's IINet, they are wanting their market share to move from 12.5% up to 15%. So they believe that through purchasing Netspace, they will be able to gain this. They are committed to delivering on our growth strategy, and Netspace is a logical and sensible acquisition for us. Now, Netspace was established in 1992 and provides more than 105,000 services, including broadband, ADSL, naked DSL, mid-band Ethernet, wireless, and virtual private network internet access. That's quite a few services that they offer there. Now, some activity on my Twitter account recently. I've managed to gain about 1 subscriber each day. Now, that's www.twitter.com/NixWebTSV. We will be getting a main Twitter account for the podcast here, but not just quite yet. We're not quite that big yet. Now, we all have an iPhone or an iPod Touch. Well, anyone who is anybody should have one. Now, with the iPhone, I've got so many different applications on it. I've got like a racing one on it. Even got the Domino's Pizza one and the Pizza Hut one. There's just so many awesome applications for it. Well, the Yellow Pages, which is owned by census.com.au, is planning on creating an iPhone app as well as a Google Android application. They believe that the use of the yellow directory rocketed to 57% when Census, Telstra's directories division, began offering an iPhone application. It has since received 600,000 visits a month. Now, with the advertising selling season now underway, Census hopes to keep the ball rolling by offering a smaller application on the iPhone's main competitor. Now, the Census Directory's revenues slump at 8.1% in the first half of the year, but it is expected advertising will kick back up this year. I would expect to see users come back strongly and advertising to pick up. He said that Census had done the iPhone application the way that it should be done. We were early onto it, and we did a good job and reaped the rewards. Census also is overhauling its websites in a bid to raise its profile with Google. Now, up now, we've got Coldplay, The Scientist. It's a piano cover from YouTube. Here we are.
Damn light. Come up to meet you, tell you I'm sorry. You don't know how lovely you are. I had to find you, tell you I need you, tell you I'll set you apart. Tell me your secrets and ask me your questions. Oh, let's go back to the start. I'm running in circles, chasing our tails, coming back as we are. Nobody said it was easy. It's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it would be this hard. I'm going back to the start. I was just guessing numbers and figures, pulling your puzzles apart. Questions of science, science and progress do not speak as loud as my heart. Don't tell me you love me, come back and hold me. Oh, when I rush to the start, I'm running in circles, chasing our tails, coming back as we are. Nobody said it was easy.